Actually, this is a movie set. A lot of folks, when they first come out here, they think that this is the place that Tucson, Arizona began in the early 1700s. But all we are is a movie location and a family entertainment park. And when you walk through our front gates, you actually have the feel that you're in an old western town. The initial buildings were all made out of adobe on both sides of the street as you enter our town. And these adobe buildings were made for the movie Arizona that was first made in 1939. So we've been making movies off and on here for the past 60 years. One of the first shows that you'll see normally is at 11 o'clock. And that, in this particular case today, we saw the raid on Phillips Ranch. Now the stuntmen who are playing the parts of the various characters in this particular scene really have to work at this because it is their job to make you believe that they're actually being hit, they're actually being kicked, and they're actually being shot. And that's what they do. And that's why it looks so real. One of our great shows is called Raise a Ruckus. And to see this particular show, we have to go in to Diamond Lil's Grand Palace Hotel and Saloon. Well, I would suggest that you would allow yourself at least 5 hours to actually get the feel of old Tucson Studios. We have rides for the children. And one of the things that I do here is I also give tours.
Okay? You're going to get stuck with facts today, and that's all it's going to be.
We go visit some of the sets. I tell folks how this particular studio began.
Now, John Wayne uses this particular location.
And I tell you about some of the areas of interest, such as our great old steam engine to Reno. Western movies that you saw as a kid growing up, or on your video machines, all of those movies, they were all done with this particular engine. It was the only engine that MGM had at the time. So this particular engine is the most photographed engine in the history of the United States. Probably your best place to find out what type of movies that we have made here and how many, because we've made over 180 here, if you head up to what we call our Town Hall Museum. The Town Hall lists all the movies that we have made in order from 1939 right up until the present time. And some of the great stars that we have had here, we even had, would you believe it, the 40th President of the United States made a movie out here called The Last Outpost. And that, of course, was Ronald Reagan and his co-star, Rhonda Fleming. So your starting point would be at the Town Hall Museum, and then, if you can, try to get a hold of one of the tour guides and go on a tour, so you have a better understanding of the type of movies that we made here. Right at the present time, we are currently setting up for a movie, but we do an awful lot of commercial shoots here. We do music videos. We have a great area for individuals to come in and see a movie being made. So if you come down to Old Tucson Studios, I'll be one of the handsome faces that you'll see here.